Welcome to Nonconformity Company, day 30. We're at the end of the month. We did it. We did a video a day. Can't help but feel a little saddened today in ways. Maybe saddened's not the right word, a little bit low or frustrated. But also glad that I've stuck to the 30 days, so feeling good about that. It's, I don't know, I guess I've been thinking, where is this going? What am I doing? But I've got to let it unfold. The cafe that I worked at, my boss, I asked him, I had some ideas to do some Life Master physical workshops, and they're closed on the Mondays. And I asked him quite a while ago, they'd only just opened, and I said, oh, would you be open for me like renting the space on a Monday and getting some workshops going and getting some people together and putting on a like day Life Master workshop to help people with these 5 areas. And he was, he thought about it. He said he would be open for it, but not yet, because he didn't know what the cafe was yet. He said he needed to let it emerge of what it was. They had opened, but he needed to let it evolve, and I really liked that answer. So I guess that's kind of where I am too. I'm glad I've kept going. I'm only going to be able to look back and see how it started when this takes off and what it came from. And I'm open to changing and evolving it as we go. That's the whole point. One of the main theories and philosophies of nonco is to keep evolving, and those 5 areas, to balance them out: health, work, people, finances and evolution, get them all sorted and organized and under control, then put some equal energy forward in those departments, so you're moving forward in a nice way, rather than always trying to be catching up and feeling a bit out of control and life not going anywhere. If we're not actively pushing these forward, we're naturally going to be going backwards, because we're just going to be surviving and keeping up. So yeah, a little bit frustrated that the in a past video, the AI tool that I've been using to chop up to make these little snappy videos for Instagram, and then it goes to TikTok and YouTube Shorts all automatically, well, with a few clicks, but you know, it saves massive amounts of time. I got that all working. It was a few more steps than I thought, which would have saved time if I'd known those steps. But now I've had an email from Facebook saying they've put a hold on the account for some reason, the identity or something like that. So then that's broken the link between Facebook and Instagram. So now I can't use the AI tool to chop them up and publish them. That's broken. So that's been a little frustrating. But it got me thinking about today. Yesterday I spoke about split testing, and I wasn't sure whether the company's called Nonconformity Company, nonco for short, and then Nonconformity University. So I'll profile a bit more of the education on the Nonconformity University, and then nonco and nonconformitycompany.com, nonco.co. I'll just tweak a few things, tagline, and maybe some of the departments, which at the minute are just education, tools and projects. So anything I'm doing, I think, can fit under those 3 categories. But yeah, if I'd have had the order of this marketing recipe ahead of time, it would have saved me more time of having to work it out and do things in the wrong order. So that's what really a lot of nonco is about. It's providing you a route, different routes to upgrade these lives and do things for yourself. A lot of business ideas and the examples, and we just want to make it all open kind of source so you can copy it. So yeah, going to launch noncobusinessblueprints.com today, just to round things off, because I was working on the templates and website landing pages, etc., on the early hours this morning, and staring at them and just thinking something was missing. And I think, say Nonco Book Club or 4pence Club, they're both community based business models, subscription paid walled communities. So that's one business model we're using out of many different business models that we are already and will be using more of. So the communities that we're doing might not be for you, but the business model can be applied to you, your interest, your likes, your passions, desires, etc. So you can take the business model, but then apply it, make it yours. So what I want to do is profile all of the business models on Nonco Business Blueprints. So if you want to open that type of business, a paywalled community, here are the steps to go through. Then if you want to promote it, we can have a marketing checklist to go for you with all the tools and recipes in the best order to do everything. It's just, if I'd have had that, yeah, it would have been nicer. So working that all out for you. So you'll have it there, and then it'll link to the different businesses that in Nonco that are using this. So you can have a look at the different business models and then see the businesses that we're using it. And then I'm thinking to reverse and have the nice flow of traffic on each one of the websites. I want to have a button or a link to say copy this business or business blueprint, and then that will in turn link back to the blueprint. So it'll just make the ways in for people to find the information, copy the business blueprints super easy, because that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to provide these tools, routes, life upgrades in the easiest possible way. No nonsense, no pop-up ads, no videos playing, no scrolling ads, just no distractions. It's no wonder people are having problems paying attention to things these days, because there's just so many distractions out there. So we want to reverse that, come up with our own style of providing this information in just the simplest, no nonsense, no nonsensical, no nonsense fashion possible. So I like that it's unique, it's a bit different, and just cutting through the fluff. So I think different ways of presenting that information, different routes in and to flow around would be really nice. So Nonco Business Blueprints will weave nicely between everything. So you can go from the business blueprints to the websites back to the business blueprints, and then follow along and mirror what we're doing, but obviously making it your own, because that's part of the finance and the work category. If you're going to want to gain more freedom and balance these areas out, you're going to have to, a common thing is you're going to have to reduce, you're going to have to change your work category. You're going to have to change the hours there and start putting in time to build some businesses. And then once you start to make more money, you can start to then invest that into different investment pots and start to build some wealth. So you've got more pots to make decisions and more freedom and flexibility. One job, one income stream. It's going to be hard a lot of the time to make a lot of progress. So yeah, that's where we are. It's been a month. I was gonna do the templates today, but I don't feel like it. I really don't feel like it. I feel like doing absolutely nothing and just pondering where I'm at. Maybe we go on a rampage next month and just really go to town and open up loads. Maybe I scale it back a bit and just focus on finishing and perfecting some of the others, because I've got a lot of work to do with that. But once I've done the templates, it will be easier. So yeah, that's it for now. Have a lovely day.